In a remote village surrounded by jagged mountains and dense forests, there lived an old man named Kael. His hair was as white as the snow-capped peaks, and his eyes held the wisdom of countless seasons. The villagers revered him, not just for his age, but for his ability to see into the hearts of people and guide them toward peace. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, a young boy named Eli stormed into Kael's humble cottage. His fists were clenched, his face red with anger, and his chest heaved as though he had been running. "Grandfather," Eli said, his voice trembling with emotion, "I don't know what's wrong with me. One moment I'm happy and kind, and the next I'm filled with rage. I shouted at my best friend today, and I don't even know why. I feel like there's a storm inside me, and I can't control it." Kael looked at the boy with gentle eyes and gestured for him to sit by the fire. The flames crackled softly, casting a warm glow over the room. Kael poured a cup of herbal tea and handed it to Eli. "Drink this," he said. "It will calm your spirit." Eli took the cup, his hand still shaking, and sipped the tea. The warmth spread through him, and he felt some of the tension leave his body. After a moment of silence, Kael began to speak. "Eli, what you're feeling is not unusual. Inside every person there are two wolves. They are in constant battle, each trying to gain control over your heart and mind." Eli frowned, his curiosity piqued. "Two wolves? What do you mean, grandfather?" Kael leaned back, his gaze fixed on the fire. "The first wolf is good. It is filled with love, kindness, patience, and compassion. It seeks harmony and wants to help others. The second wolf is evil. It is driven by anger, jealousy, greed, and hatred. It seeks to destroy and spread pain." Eli's eyes widened. "But which one wins, grandfather?" Kael smiled softly. "The one you feed." Eli tilted his head, confused. "What do you mean?" Kael's voice grew deeper, carrying the weight of years of wisdom. "Every day you make choices. When you choose to be kind, to forgive, to help others, you feed the good wolf. When you choose to be angry, to hold grudges, to hurt others, you feed the bad wolf. The wolf you feed the most will grow stronger and eventually win the battle inside you." Eli stared into the fire, his mind racing. He thought about the times he had snapped at his friends, the times he had refused to share, and the times he had let jealousy consume him. He realized that he had been feeding the bad wolf more often than he cared to admit. "But grandfather," Eli said, his voice barely above a whisper, "how do I make sure the good wolf wins? Sometimes the anger feels so strong like it's going to swallow me whole." Kael placed a hand on Eli's shoulder. "It starts with awareness, my child. When you feel anger rising, pause and take a deep breath. Ask yourself, is this what I want to feed? Choose kindness, even when it's hard. Choose forgiveness, even when it hurts. And remember, every small act of love and compassion strengthens the good wolf." Eli nodded slowly, the weight of Kael's words settling in his heart. "I think I understand, but what if I make a mistake? What if I feed the bad wolf without realizing it?" Kael chuckled softly. "Mistakes are part of being human, Eli. What matters is that you keep trying. Each day is a new opportunity to feed the good wolf. Over time, the bad wolf will grow weaker, and the good wolf will become stronger." Eli sat in silence for a long time, staring into the flames. He thought about his best friend, whom he had hurt earlier that day. He made a silent promise to apologize and make things right. "Thank you, grandfather," Eli said finally, his voice steady. "I will do my best to feed the good wolf." Kael smiled, his eyes twinkling with pride. "That is all anyone can ask, my child. Remember, the battle is not won in a day, but with every choice you grow stronger." Over the following weeks, Eli worked hard to feed the good wolf. When he felt anger rising, he paused and took a deep breath. He apologized to his friend and made an effort to be more patient and understanding. At first it was difficult, but over time he noticed that the angry wolf's growls grew quieter. His heart felt lighter, and his relationships with others improved. One evening, as the sun set once more, Eli returned to Kael's cottage. This time, his face was calm, and his eyes sparkled with gratitude. "Grandfather," Eli said, "I've been feeding the good wolf, just like you said. It's not always easy, but I feel different, happier, lighter." Kael smiled and placed a hand on Eli's heart. "That is the power of choice, my child. You have taken control of your life, and in doing so, you have become a beacon of light for others." Eli nodded, a sense of peace filling his chest. He knew the battle would never truly end, but he also knew that he had. The battle is not won in a day, but with every choice you grow stronger. The greatest battles are fought within, and the greatest victories are won through love and compassion. Every small act of love and compassion strengthens the good wolf. Mistakes are part of being human. What matters is that you keep trying. Every choice you make is a step toward the person you want to become. Choose wisely, for your actions shape your destiny.